So why don't we start with you, Jake?
Yeah, so my name is Jake Claver. I am the director for Digital Ascension Group. We offer digital family office solutions, and we specialize in digital asset liquidity events. So I have all the professionals across the U.S. that specialize in each one of the regards that might be in a family office, whether that's CPAs, tax attorneys, like Clinton here. We have estate planners, wealth managers, financial advisors, funds and foundations, and all of these individuals have a decade or more of experience with traditional finance, but are also proficient with digital assets.
All right, now we're going to take the opposite side of that. What's the one thing you definitely want to avoid?
Well, so I'm just going to piggyback on what you said. I see a lot of people that, and you should do this, write down your goals and dreams and what you want to do and what you want to accomplish, and you're going to get the nice things, but maybe defer that a little bit. Try to buy assets or businesses or put your money to work somewhere that will allow you to take the dividends or the rental income or the income off that business and pay for the lifestyle and the assets that you want to acquire. So as an example, you want the Lambo, right? I don't think everybody in here wants a Lambo, but just as an example. So you're looking at $2,500, $3,000 a month between insurance and the payment and all those things. Why don't you go take $250,000 and buy a car wash? And then you're able to use the income off the car wash that you purchased to pay and finance the vehicle. And maybe you got to wait 6 months, okay, to save up the down payment and whatever else. So just defer that out. Make sure that you get your money into assets that are going to produce income for you, so that those assets will continue to appreciate in value, produce income, and you can pay for your lifestyle. I want to piggyback on the second half of that conversation there. So this is what I do when I help you formalize a family office. This model was pioneered by the Rockefellers, and the Vanderbilts didn't do it. I don't know if you've ever looked into those two families. Rockefellers still have their money. Vanderbilt's gone by the third generation. So when I work with somebody, if you come into more than $20 million, that's about the time you'd want to start formalizing a family office. And we'll go through your mission statement, your core values. We document and set up a family constitution and a family compass, and then we put governance and controls around the money, who has access, constraints, maybe there's age, maybe there's other requirements that are involved with that. And I want to talk about, people are going to come ask you. So I'm sure people in the room have told other people about XRP. I've told a lot of people about XRP. And they're going to know. When this event happens, I'm going to have people coming out of the woodwork. And the way that I want to mitigate that without any animosity from that other person when I tell them no is you formalize a financial committee. So you'll sit on that. You might have some other family members. You'll have other professionals. And that way, when they come to you and they ask, you say, yes, I would love to invest in your business or whatever you've got going on. You just need to put together a business pro forma or a prospectus, and you can present it to our board. We have standards for investment. And then, as long as it meets those standards and criteria, we would love to give you the money. And then it's not you telling them no. It's you have a system and a process in place. So yeah, I just love the second half of that conversation because, and the other thing I was going to mention is, so you have a family bank. This has been done by a lot of family offices, and they'll issue loans to family members, okay? And maybe that's at a 0% interest rate. What I'm going to do for my boy, he's 6, he'll get to sit in on all the meetings and look at all the investments and learn how we structure deals, what type of deals we invest in from the time he's 10 to 20 years old, okay? And at that point, he can go out and source deals, but when he brings them back, he's going to have to put skin in the game. So he's going to have to come up with 20% down, and we'll give him an 80% loan at 0% for a property or a business. Maybe it's less than that for education. He may have a whole life insurance policy that I'm sure we'll get into that you can draw against. There's a lot of different ways to set this up. But yeah, I really wanted to piggyback on the second half of that conversation and drive home the importance of it.
So we're all XRP holders. We're all maybe heavy in one asset. Is there a way that we can diversify, or a suggestion about diversification that you might have, anyone on the panel might have about, to stub?
So I look at people that become wealthy like a tree, okay? I put this out on a video and I had a lot of good response for it, so I'll share it here. The trunk is the vertical that you made your wealth in, okay? So for us, that'll be an investment. But for a lot of people, that's their business or something else. And when you get to the top of the tree, you've grown a lot in that vertical, then you diversify across a large swath of the economy. Billionaires, they diversify across, they might have treasuries and cash, they might have bonds and annuities, and you have a whole allocation model that I'd love for you to talk about. Gold, obviously, is a fantastic hedge. You might have stocks and bonds. Private investment makes up the majority of most billionaires' portfolio. And then, of course, you've got real estate. So once you get there, just make sure, again, you surround yourself with people that are competent in each one of those areas, or find a good financial advisor, CPA, CIO, if you have a family office, that's going to be able to walk you through those types of investments and pull back the veil and make sure you're doing your due diligence on them.